So welcome back everyone, Mike here. Just got home from work a few minutes ago and it's gonna get dark here pretty soon, but not as soon as it looks. I'm telling you, it's really overcast today, but I got a few friends coming over and we're gonna do a little bit of hunting before it gets dark. Probably put on a couple little drives, so I'll take the little DJI Osmo along. If anything exciting happens, you'll see that. But it is Friday evening right now. Let's see, last night we went to daughter Evas Orchestra Concert. It was really nice. I'll show you a little bit of that footage right now. And throughout the rest of this video, I may even incorporate a little bit of that music in it. It was really nice. But anyway, my father-in-law is coming over, my buddy Greenie, and maybe even Greenie's brother Tim. And what we'll do, we don't really put big drives on or anything like that. We'll just kind of spread out across the whole property. We have a whole plan, we know where everybody's at, and just take a little hike there, kind of like a still hunt. And sometimes, you know, deer will bounce from here over to there or back and forth, and we'll just see. But like I said, we're only going to have maybe 45 minutes or an hour. They're going to be here any minute. And then this weekend, I'm going to hunt tomorrow morning, probably for just a couple hours. And then I have to try this out. So I showed you the Wallenstein FX85 skidding winch the other day. And as you can see, it is still in the exact same condition. No mud on it at all. But I'm really looking forward to trying this thing out. Like I say, tomorrow is deer season. And it is actually the first day of doe too. So this whole past week it was buck only. We're not out for doe. We kind of wait until muzzleloader flintlock season after Christmas for that. So I think I'm going to take a couple hours tomorrow during the middle of the day and go get some logs out of the woods with this. At least get them up to the trail. That way when it freezes, I can just carry them out with a grapple. But once you get them up to the trails, it's pretty easy after that. But I am really looking forward to trying this out. It's a nice chainsaw holder on there. And a couple people were asking, by the way, why I put it on the RK55 and not the RK37, because the 37 is what I use primarily for firewooding and things like that. Two reasons: the weight of the RK55, and this time of year I really like the idea of a cab. So that's why it's on it, but it should work out pretty well. So over the next 3 or 4 days, you'll see some videos on the skidding winch. We're going to do some firewooding. Sunday afternoon I may even do a little bit more work on the mini cabin. I haven't been doing anything with it during hunting season, but there's a few things I'd like to do. I also want to kind of clear a few shooting lanes. I got a couple decent trees, not big, but good firewood trees that just, you know, they're just in the way. You know what I mean? You can see the whole way to the other hill and there'd be like 2 trees right there kind of blocking your view. So maybe Sunday afternoon I'll do that. And then let's see, I've got next week and the week after, and then I'm off work for almost 2 full weeks, and I still have 2 vacation days to play with in between there. I'm hoping for a day where it just freezes up for a couple days. You know, tomorrow morning I think it's supposed to be 25 degrees, something like that, but by afternoon it'll probably be up to 38 or 40, so that doesn't do me a lot of good. But we need a good solid freeze. That's what we need. Usually we get that about this time of year, a little closer to Christmas. So that's what I'm hoping for. We have so much wood to get out of the woods. You just don't have enough time in the day. Between the full-time job and everything we do with YouTube and it getting dark early, it gets harder and harder. But it won't be too much longer. The days will actually start getting longer. So that's good. I can't wait for that. But anyway, my friends, and they should be here any minute. I'll get you some footage out there in the wood. Hopefully something exciting happens. We'll see. But anyway, we'll catch up with you in a bit. All right, so my buddies just showed up, and my father-in-law, they're headed out to their spots. But Melissa just pulled in the driveway. But check this out. This is a wreath that my buddy Greenie, his dad, makes them every year out of ground pine. It's really not ground pine. It has another name for it. I'm not sure what it's called. But if you look in the yeah, look on the back of it, Melissa. It's all like tied together with fishing line and wire. And then he said you can paint them, wow, and it'll last a lot long. You know, last for years. This is so nice. Is this for us? Yeah. That's so nice. What do you got there in your other hand?
Yeah, I brought. So Mike handed me this to hold, and I said, "Here, you want one?" Got some hot pepper cheese beef stick.
Sweet. I'll take a stick of that hunting with me.
I used my car key to open it, and I ate 2 of them on the way home.
Nice. All right, well, I'm going to head out in the woods.
Yeah. All right, I had to go clean the church, and tonight, baby Ty's coming over.
Oh, boy.
Can't wait.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
All right.
All right, this stuff is nasty thick. It's hard to even get through, but it's where they like to lay. All right, I just came through that. I'm telling you what, that is thick. I'm going to continue on through this. It isn't quite as bad. And my father-in-law is in a mini cabin, which is probably 800 feet that way. All right, I'm over here in the bigger woods now. The mini cabin straight ahead of me, about 150 yards. I just saw on my way over here 5 or 6 down in here. All I saw was their tails. They weren't moving real fast. they're kind of going that way, which is good because my buddy Greenie's over that way, about 1,000 feet, something like that. So I'm just going to walk out this ridge here, cut down over the hill. Alright, those deer I saw up that way, they came down through here somewhere, but my buddy Greenie did not see them, and he's way over there. So Greenie's going to come up that new trail that I built over that way on the other ridge. I'll stay right here. When he gets in line with me on the other hill, we'll both walk up towards my father-in-law in the mini cabin. Wind's picking up. I think there's supposed to be some colder air coming in. I might have mentioned that earlier. All right. All right, besides that one group I saw, we haven't seen anything else. I'm headed back over to the house. I got my other two buddies. They'll be here in just a few minutes. And then we're going to put a little drive on through these two big valleys here. All right, I made my way up here to the old apple orchard. It's actually lighter right now than it was an hour ago. The sky's trying to clear there a little bit. Turned out to be pretty nice. Hopefully tomorrow's a decent day. But I'm going to walk out here, peek down into those old pines down there, see if anything's in there, but everybody else is on the far other hill. They're way over there now.